Hello students. In my previous videos on Kanthapura, we have discussed Raja Rao and the novel Kanthapura at length. Now in this video, I will discuss Gandhian ideology in Raja Rao's Kanthapura. मैंने आपको अपनी पहली वीडियो में कांथापुरा और राजा राव के बारे में बहुत डिटेल में बता दिया है. In this video, I will discuss Gandhian ideology. As we will discuss that the six main points Gandhian ideology in Raja Rao's Kanthapura. Number 1, Kanthapura. It was written, as I earlier told you, in 1938. The first novel by Raja Rao. As you know, this is the first novel by Raja Rao. The second point is Gandhi as a true saint. The third point is the future of the world is in Gandhism. The fourth point is non-violence axiom of Gandhi. The fifth point is Gandhi like a powerful current of fresh air. And the last point is Kanthapura as a representation of Gandhi ideology of non-violence and the abolition of untouchability. So we see that as Kanthapura was the first novel written by Raja Rao. So Raja Rao's first novel Kanthapura depicts the impact of Gandhi, who launched the freedom movement in the 1920s to liberate India from the slavery of the Britishers. And Rao's perpetual interest in ontological themes, it reflects the novel Kanthapura reflects Raja Rao's interest in the ontological themes. The novelist explores the Gandhian ideas of loving one's enemies, non-violence and abolition of untouchability. As we know that non-violence, abolition of untouchability प्राचीन भारत में, जैसे मैंने बहुत आपको डिस्कस किया है अब मेरी प्रीवियस वीडियोस में, कि प्राचीन भारत में अनटचेबिलिटी भी बहुत बड़ी समस्या थी. छुआछूत की समस्या एक बहुत बड़ी समस्या थी प्राचीन भारत की. और नॉन वायलेंस, ये गांधी जी के प्रमुख सिद्धांतों में नॉन वायलेंस एक बहुत प्रमुख सिद्धांत था. Then just like other novelists, Mulk Raj Anand, R.K. Narayan and K.A. Abbas do not ignore the impact of Gandhian ideology. Mulk Raj Anand refers to the immense popularity of Gandhian thought in Untouchable. Then R.K. Narayan idealizes Gandhi as a great leader in waiting for the Mahatma. At the time of Quit India movement, Raja Rao was associated with the underground activities of the young socialist leaders. Raja Rao was in contact with these leaders. जब हमारा, मैंने जैसे आपको पहले भी बताया है, आज़ादी के लिए संघर्षरत थे लोग, तो राजा राव भी कांटेक्ट में था इन लीडर्स के who were engaged in underground activities. Next come गांधी as a true saint. राजा राव क्या मानते हैं? गांधी जी को एक सच्चा संत मानते हैं. So Gandhian ideology is very important question. In this novel, Gandhian ideology is a very important question. So Gandhi as a true saint. Raja Rao का जो कॉन्फिडेंस था, राजा राव्स कॉन्फिडेंस इन गांधीयन थॉट लेड हिम टू आइडियलाइज महात्मा गांधी एज ए ट्रू सेंट। उनको एक गांधी जी को एक सच्चा संत समझते थे। इन दिस नॉवल राव डिपिक्ट्स महात्मा गांधी एज एन एम्बलम ऑफ डिवाइन पावर, एक डिवाइन पावर की तरह मानते थे। गांधी इज प्रेजेंटेड एज एन इनकारनेशन ऑफ कृष्णा who will assuage the distress of the Indians, जो इंडियंस के जो निराशा है, जो अंधकार है उनके जीवन में, उसको मिटाने के लिए एक उचित व्यक्तित्व है। तो इस तरह से हम इस नॉवल में ये सब चीज़ें पढ़ते हैं। गांधी अकॉर्डिंग टू राजा राव, Gandhi would kill the snake of foreign rule as Krishna had killed the snake कालिया। जैसे कालिया नाग को किसने मारा था? कृष्ण ने। कृष्ण ने कालिया नाग को मारा था, उसी तरह से गांधी जी भी हमारे दुखों का हरण करेंगे, ऐसा राजा राव का मानना था। ऐसा राजा राव ये समझते थे, उनका मत था ये। एज अ लीडर गांधी गिव्स एडवाइस टू स्पिन yarn to the people of India in that if they do it, the money that goes to Britain will be retained in India to feed the hungry and clothe the nude. The novelist elevates the Gandhian movement to a mythological plan. Mother India, which is the goddess of sapience and well-being, portrays the enslaved daughter of Brahma, and so Seva incarnates Gandhi to liberate Mother India from the bondage of foreigners. Rao illustrates a fine analogy of Ram and Ravan. Ram for Mahatma Gandhi and Ravan for the British government. In this novel, Mother India or freedom is compared with Sita. Gandhi is presented as Ram and Jawaharlal Nehru is considered to be his brother Brahma. The novelist alludes to Gandhi's exiled existence. To liberate India, Gandhi leaves his home, roams the length and breadth of the India and passes his banished life. Rao says that Gandhi, like Ram, will go to Britain, Lanka, and he will get us freedom, Sita. Sita means freedom is compared just like Sita. Next, we come to the point, the future of the world is in Gandhism. The future of the world is in Gandhism. So, as an apologist, we can say, to Gandhian ideology, Rao believes that the future of the world is in Gandhism. Murthy obtains spiritual power in his very first meeting with Gandhi. Murthy, who is the protagonist in this novel. So, he primarily gives instructions to him in his political ideology. Murthy says that there is something of the silent communion of the ancient books. He is spiritually influenced and states, he says in this novel, there is but one force in life. There is but one force in life, and that is truth. And there is but one love in life, and that is the love of mankind. And there is but one God in life, and that is the God of all. So, in this novel, we see that Murthy sees Sitaramu's willing acceptance of the torture by the British British government. Sitaramu's torture by the British government. And it strengthens his belief in the Gandhian ideology of non-violence. The term non-violence indicates the This term non-violence indicates the extirpation of ill will from one's heart, as it is written in the novel. For it causes enmity and violence. When Rangegowda wants to teach a lesson to Putaiya for unjustly drawing all the canal water to his fields, Murthy preaches him the Gandhian principles of non-violence and love for the enemy. Murthy teaches him love for the enemy. Once Rangegowda wishes to settle scores with Bade Khan, the policeman appointed by the British government to watch over the political activities of the freedom fighters in Kanthapura. Murthy dissuades him from indulging in any violence. Murthy इन सबको रोकता है कि आप नॉन वायलेंस फॉलो करो और हिंसा मत करो. Now we come to the next point. Non-violence axiom of Gandhi. It is fully followed in this novel by Murthy. So, Gandhi's axiom of non-violence presents an astonishing paradigm for the whole world, as it is in the novel, war without violence and battle without hatred. Murthy holds the Gandhian view that good ends can be achieved only by good means. Each individual observes the same abiding awareness underlying all jivas, and whether friends or foes, hates none. He hates none. Murthy hates none. Whether it is a friend, whether it is a foe, whether it is an enemy, he hates none. In this novel, Jai Ramchandar articulates the ideology of Gandhi. He says, fight, says he, but harm no soul. Harm no soul. Love all, says he. Hindu, Mohammedan, Christian or Pariah, for all are equal before God. Don't be attached to riches, says he, for riches create patience, and patience create attachment, and attachment hides the face of truth. Truth must you tell. He says, for truth is God, and verily it is the only God I know. Unquote. So, Jai Ramchandar continues by saying that truth is God, and therefore the countryman should speak the truth. It has the tone of Bhagavad Gita also. This is the tone of Bhagavad Gita. In Bhagavad Gita it is written, which emphasizes truthfulness as a part of human behavior. Murthy's opinion that he is just a pebble among the pebbles of the river, and when the floods come, rock by rock may lie buried under, implies that he is without arrogance. Murthy is not arrogant, never he is arrogant. Murthy's recitation of Shivoham, Shivoham. In the novel, Murthy says Shivo Aham, Shivo Aham. It is Vedantic in spirit. Murti is too much Vedantic in his spirit. So, in this way, the inhabitants, the residents of Kanthapura village, willingly pledged to spin yarn like Mahatma Gandhi. According to the preachings of Mahatma Gandhi, they maintain non-violence, ahimsa, and speak truth in their life. When Murti is arrested, the villagers implore Goddess Kanchamma to set him free. The goddess will never fail us. The villagers say this is their staunch faith. This is their staunch faith in goddess. They say that the goddess will never fail us. She will free him from the clutches of red men. The inhabitants of Kanthapura go to Kanchamma hill and invoke goddess Kanchamma to protect them from the savage assault of the British government. Next point we see here that Gandhi like a powerful current of fresh air. In this novel we see that the novelist feels that Gandhi is like a powerful current of fresh air, just like Nehru felt. During the early years, Rao was influenced by the ideology of Gandhi, which is one of the most challenging ideologies of the country of the centuries. According to Jawaharlal Nehru, Gandhi is like a powerful current of fresh air. As we have read the opinion of Nehru, Jawaharlal Nehru, this is the opinion of Jawaharlal Nehru that Gandhi is like a powerful current of fresh air, like a beam of light. It is said that Nehru is like a powerful current of fresh air, and it is like a beam of light that pierces the darkness and removes the scales from our eyes, like a whirlwind that upset many things, but most of all the working of people's minds. It is written in the novel. Gandhi gave the great weapon of non-violence to the people of India and strengthened it subsequently by the non-cooperation and civil disobedience movement in the 30s. Civil disobedience movement. These are the movements of the Gandhijis, which are also shown in the novel. So, Gandhi through this movement not only sought political freedom but also aimed at economic liberty and spiritual regeneration. As in this novel, it is shown that Gandhi wanted all the people to lead a dignified life. He wanted all the people that they should lead dignified life. Raja Rao's faith in Gandhian thought led him to idealize Gandhi as a true god. And in Kanthapura, we see Mahatma Gandhi is depicted as a true god. And the theme of the novel, Gandhi and Our Village, has a mythical and significance in that the past blends with the present. Now we come to the next point, that Kanthapura as a representation of Gandhi ideology. Kanthapura is a representation of Gandhian ideology. This is the last point of our discussion, that Kanthapura is as a representation of Gandhian ideology. This is our last point. So Raja Rao says, Raja Rao's, this is the novel. In novel Kanthapura, Raja Rao presents the Gandhian ideology of non-violence and the abolition of untouchability, the great importance given to caste, the mythical presentation of Gandhi and Mother India, and the spiritualization of the freedom movement within the parameters of Indian culture. It is shown in this novel. And cultural convention, movement within the parameters of the cultural convention imply the tremendous impact of Gandhian ideology in Kanthapura. Thank you very much.